Hi, my name is Meg and I have type 1 diabetes. Today is my birthday and I'm gonna walk you through all the things that I eat today because I obviously like to eat my favorite foods on my birthday, but I also like to still have good blood sugar so I have a happy and energized day. So I'm gonna walk you through some of my choices, how I bolus for them, and just how I like to celebrate myself with my favorite foods. For breakfast, I obviously went to Starbucks. Because I get a free drink on my birthday, or something free. I think the drink is free. So I'm having a almond milk latte, iced. I don't know why I chose ice actually. Usually I go for hot when it's like below 50 degrees, but something in me just wanted an iced latte, so that's what I got. Then my favorite, I love these things, and the reason I don't get them more is simply because I wouldn't have any money left in my bank account. But it is the egg white bites from Starbucks. They're so much better than the other ones, and I just love them so much. So I can't wait to eat these. Sorry for the noise out there. I don't know what that is. Okay. And lastly, these egg white bites are so good, but they're not particularly filling. There's not a lot of carbs in there. It just doesn't make me feel super full after I eat them. So I am going to also have a Perfect Bar. I get these at Starbucks too, and I absolutely love them. And they kind of just taste like a peanut butter cookie. Some people hate these, so I'm sorry if you do, but I love them. So all of this together, it's gonna keep me full, it's gonna keep me energized, and I also know how to bolus for it. So for all of this, I'm giving 40 carbs. I'm not doing a pre-bolus just because I did work out this morning and my blood sugar was kind of dropping after I went to walk and pick this up, so I didn't really think I needed a pre-bolus. Okay, so my blood sugar is actually at 153, so I probably should have done a little bit of a pre-bolus, but it kind of went down a little bit from my workout, so it'll be fine. We're all good. Okay, I'll check in with you at lunch. It is lunchtime. It is approximately 12:45. Actually, it's exactly 12:45. And my blood sugar is trending down. I just walked to go get my lunch, so I am 89, headed down. I did give myself a small correction. I think I could have gone a little bit higher in my breakfast this morning, so maybe instead of 40, given like 45, because I did need a little bit of a bump. And I think the reason I have a straight down arrow is because I just walked with a little bit of active insulin from that correction. So it's just being a little more aggressive, but I don't feel like I'm dropping too fast, actually, and I think that'll even out. But I am going to give myself my bolus for lunch, but for that, I'll show you what I have. So, one of my favorite green smoothies. This has banana and strawberry and kale, spinach, a bunch of other, like pineapple, like it's kind of like everything, and it's so good. And then I have my favorite wrap ever. Veggie gluten-free wrap. Oh my gosh, it is so good. It probably doesn't look like all that appetizing, but it has like pickles and avocado, tomato, my mouth is watering, cheese, like a honey mustard kind of dressing in it, and then like just like a bunch of greens. I love this thing so much. I dream about this wrap. Oh my God. I am gonna give myself, I eat this a lot, but I don't eat them together a lot. But because it's my birthday, I got both the smoothie and the wrap. So I think I'm gonna go for typically I do about 35 grams for the wrap and about 20 grams for this. But because I'm trending down right now, but I was trending down because of the walk, we're just gonna go for 50. Oh, I put 50 units into the thing and it stopped me. Thank you, Omnipod, for not letting me give myself 50 units at once. Okay, so we're gonna give that bolus. I'm gonna eat this and then get back to work. I can't believe I have to work on my birthday. And my mom also brought us a cake. So I'll be having cake this evening after dinner. And I also have to think about what we're gonna do for dinner because we are gonna get takeout and I get to decide, so. To finish out this day for dinner, it's actually the next day when I'm recording this, but I did take some photos. I just didn't feel like pulling out my camera as I was about to eat my birthday dinner. I wanted to enjoy the moment, so I did. Also, I was like a little bottle of champagne in and just did not care. But I did take some videos and record some stuff so I could remember how to talk about it for you guys. My blood sugar was 87 going into this meal. Now, I love Indian takeout and I get this to eat a lot. So I knew that this was gonna be about 50 carbs worth. I had about a cup of rice on there. I kind of know their containers. Like I usually have half of the rice and just like a little bit of each curry. And that's usually 50 grams for me. So that's what I did. I don't know exactly how much I had. But again, trial and error, I figured it out after a few tries and I know that that works well for me. I didn't give any additional insulin for that champagne because when I'm having something like Prosecco, I don't typically need to give like any insulin for it. So I was okay with that. And then of course, after dinner, it was time for cake. So my mom had made, so my husband's birthday is like 6 days before mine. So she made us both a cake. So we had it on my birthday and we blew out the candles and did all of that. And I bolused about 60 grams worth of carbs for the slice of cake that I had. This is a full sugar, normal cake. The only thing not normal about it is that it's gluten-free because I have celiac. And my blood sugar did go up a little bit. I didn't give a pre-bolus or anything. And I also had that Indian food in me. So kind of that rice, like I did kind of peak up to about like 180, but then it did come down. So I'm pretty happy with that. This was at like 11:30. Hold on, let me double check that. 11:13. So it was coming down like kind of as I was heading off to bed. And to my knowledge, I woke up in range. So I slept well last night. Didn't have any other spikes from any kind of bolus or anything. So anyways, ultimately what I hope that you take away from this video is that you can eat your favorite foods with type 1 diabetes. I am someone who has worked a lot with these foods to get to a place where I'm like pretty confident with my boluses with them. The first time though that I had, like for example, the Indian food or any of these other foods that I had today, I didn't necessarily nail the bolus. So it takes a little bit of trial and error, but it's worth it because like on a day like today where I wanted to have all my favorite foods and all of them were eating out without carb counts, I was able to do it while still having blood sugars that gave me energy and made me feel good. So you can have it all. You can have your cake and eat it too. And I hope that this video is inspiration that that's totally possible. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching this video. Please be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and drop in the comments any other videos or topics that you want me to cover.